It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Trey McBride. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Dolphins and the Bills on Thursday night.
As the weekend approaches, let's settle in and end the week right, huh? With an outstanding Thursday night contest here with the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go from Miami. Return starts at the 9. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
That pass caught by Tate Dell. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the shotgun, Carr. Connection made to Dell. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Carr here from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Carr. Complete out to the right side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 32. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. That's caught for the 1st. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Back to the air, Carr. Wilson's got it. And he'll go down here at the 16. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Carr. Into the hands of Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
Second and 6 coming up here. Staying grounded with Swift. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Mayfield. Over the middle, caught. Complete pass.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Buffalo offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Ooh, incomplete there on 2nd down, but boy, a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly picked off and headed the other way. Carr staring down a 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Dolphins football. First and 10, it's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Baker. He's got him. That's McBride. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Baker now off the play fake. That's complete to Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Baker throwing again. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Mayfield to throw again. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Looking for the end zone and a deep he's got it, complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Going power, diving for the goal line, and it's not free! And he gets to the end zone, touchdown! The Dolphins picked up the fumble and ran it home! That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part, finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder, you got to play longer than your opponent, and when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Khalif Raymond to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Carr with it on 3rd and short. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr finds his target, Robinson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Carr. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Carr off the play fake. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Michael Dixon on the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Swift hauls it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Quick hitter complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Mayfield to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 40-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Mayfield now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
First down, here's Baker. Wilson's got it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull out in front further, 13-zip. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down. Carr here from the gun. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. The Dolphins and receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Taken in by Smith. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Has his man, it's Swift. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He's got him, that's Swift. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins with a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. He's got it, room to run. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Carr with it on 1st. Got a man. Robinson has it. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Carr throwing on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And they make the tackle at the 38. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Carr now on first and 10. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The tip definitely broke up that throw. So they're left facing third and long. Throwing again, it's Carr. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. He completes it in traffic. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So we've reached halftime down here in Miami. The Dolphins have the lead. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studios there, for Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. As far as the early games go in that 1 o'clock window, we'll be focused on that game in Nashville. A big one for the Titans as they'll square off against the New York Jets. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And finally, a good one on Sunday Night Football between the Chicago Bears and the Houston Texans. We saw a strong first half out of the former Heisman Trophy winner, Baker Mayfield. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Devin Duvernay to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Mayfield now, blitz coming. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. In a good spot here, second and inches.
At the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, again to Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out.
Receiver downfield.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still first down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's first and 15. Baker now from the gun. McBride hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
At the 42-yard line.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. This one's not going to be reeled in, but might have been a free play. It looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. Mayfield now from the gun. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 4.
Baker now. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First down, here's Swift. And he takes this down to around the 39 before he stopped. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 39. Swift hauls it in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. The defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well. Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Starting from the 5. And look at this return. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short. The Bills set to take over offensively. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Pass is hauled in by the running back. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Carr here from the gun. This is complete to Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Carr setting the throw. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into passing, known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near...
Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Well, after recording the sack, it looks like he is the one who's shaken up. We're going to get a stoppage here as he gets looked at. Out is Graham Gano to try to knock this through. This a 54-yarder. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Dolphins and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
They motion the tight end over. From the 48. Has his man, it's Swift. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. He rolls to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's complete to Wilson. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 3-possession game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Boswell to add the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. Complete to Dell. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And, yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll run with Sanders. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They'll bring out the punter here. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Dolphins headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's Dolphins football. They don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. They've got 1st down from the 31. Going run again with Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing Baker. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Running behind center with Swift. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. On the give, it's Swift. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st down from the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. On the carry, it's Swift. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
To throw, Mayfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins put up even more points in a win. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Boswell to add the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Dell with the grab. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Motioning one of the tight ends. Carr throwing on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Finds his target, Robinson. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of the marker. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Miami offense headed out there now. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Mayfield now from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
Carr now on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Back to the air, Carr. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They gained 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Has the connection to Hopkinson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Carr with it on first. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go. They'll motion a tight end left. Throwing again, it's Carr. He's got it in the red zone. Has room into the secondary. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. On the ground with Swift. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They'll run now with Swift. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Pinned off running right. Here's Swift. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.